Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. Oh, excuse me for my sniffing. I'm sniffing a little bit. My allergies are acting up. Hope y'all don't let that bother y'all. But yes, I'm coming back with another video on my morning commute. Yes. I'm not gonna hold y'all long tonight or this morning. But I wanted to put another video out. Y'all excuse me for my sniffing. Those of you who listen to my videos know I deal with allergies sometimes, but I try not to let that stop me from making a video. So my allergies are acting up early this morning, so please bear with me. But anyway, I wanted to put another video out on my morning commute. But I want to talk about some things. First of all, I want to welcome back all the listeners and subscribers. Hope all is well with y'all. All is well here. Yes, I'm just on my way to work this morning, and I decided to put out a quick video. Y'all watching the highway that I use to get back and forth to work. But anyway, I want to get on with the subject matter. I don't want to keep harping on about stuff that don't really matter. At least not to y'all anyway. But I want to talk about the subject I want to talk about, self-like. Not only should you love yourself, everybody knows you should love yourself. You know, that's the thing. You should, everybody, you know, it's one of the things that people say. You should have self-love and you should love yourself. And that is true. That is very true. But what about self-like? A lot of people, you know, they love themselves and they understand the concept and the idea of self-love. Self-love is a very good thing. But a lot of people don't like themselves. And that's what I want to talk about this morning. Do you like yourself? Because when we look at ourselves, it's so easy to look at our flaws and our shortcomings and all these things that are not desirable within us. And we got a lot we need to work on. I've got some things I need to work on. If you're a person and you think you've reached a point in your life where you just don't have to work on nothing, then what are you doing here? I think that's part of the journey of life, is working on yourself. You know, chiseling away, you know, the marble all around you to your highest version of yourself comes through. And I think that's what one of the things that we should be doing is working on ourselves. Excuse me. And yes, we should love ourselves. But I want to talk about self-like. Do you like yourself? Do you like who you are? You know, sometimes we look at all of our negative and our flaws and all those things, but many times, and we emphasize all the negatives in our life, and we just kind of like gloss over or pass over the good things in our life. And I think when we look at our life and we spend so much time thinking about the negative aspects of ourselves, and we gloss over all the good things about us, it creates this dislike and disgust with ourselves. And we shouldn't do that. We should love ourselves. We should love God within us. We should love our higher self and all the good things that come with that. But you should also like yourself. You are your own best friend. You are your only, you're really your only friend. If you can't befriend yourself, there's no guarantee anybody else is going to befriend you. You have to be your own best friend. You have to be your friend first. You have to like being with yourself. You have to like being by yourself. You have to like yourself. This is why some people, they hate being by themselves. They hate the silence. The silence is very loud to them. Silence is very loud to some people because it forces them to focus on themselves and focus on the aspects of their lives that they don't want to look at. But when you know that God is within you, your higher self and your source self, and the great I am is within you, and guiding you from within, you can like yourself. And many of us, we focus on our, like I said, our negative aspects, but a lot of us have really good qualities within ourselves. A lot of us, yeah, we have things we have to work. I got things I've got to work on. And so we're always working on ourselves. But in the midst of all of that, we should like ourselves. You should like your own company. You should be okay with being alone. You should be okay. You see, you're alone. Just because you're alone doesn't necessarily mean you're lonely. I personally like being alone. I personally don't mind silence. But some people don't like being alone. They don't like being in silence. And this is why it's so hard for some people to meditate. Because the loneliness and the alone time and the silence is overwhelming to some people. And this is why you got to go in and do the inner work. And this is why you have to make up in your mind that you like yourself. You like who you are. Focus on the positive aspects of your life. Work on the negatives, yes. Always be constantly working on yourself, trying to improve yourself inside and out. Improving your mind. Improving your physical body. This body that your soul and your spirit inhabits. Work on your mind. Keep trying to clean up your mind. Have a cleaner mind. You know, sometimes our mind can really be cluttered. Sometimes our mind, our thoughts can be not in a good place. And so we have to work on our mind. We have to work on our body, doing like at least a proper amount of exercise every week. Work on our mind and keeping our mind clean and pure. And yes, setting the intentions of your heart. The main thing is having a pure heart. You know, having a pure heart, even if you're not perfect, at least you got a pure heart. This is the pathway. This is the right direction. Because your heart really is the compass for your life. Just like you out on the ocean, you out on the sea, how the captain of the sea relies on the compass to get where he needs to go. Well, you are on a sea of ether, and your body is the ship, and your soul and your spirit, your conscious and your subconscious mind are within your body. And your heart, your pure heart, is your compass. And so, yes, focus on your pure heart. Focus on the good qualities and the good aspects of yourself. Because a lot of time, other people will key in and focus on our negatives. And yes, like I said, we should work on improving ourselves. But so many people, because of the way the outside world has treated us, the way people treat us, the way people ignore us, the way sometimes people treat us like we're nothing, like we're insignificant, or treat us like we're not worthy. It's so easy to fall into this mindset of dislike for yourself. And this self-blame and all this other stuff on how the world treats us. The world may treat you a certain way, but that doesn't mean you deserve to be treated that way by the world. Having a pure heart, having right intentions and right motives. No, this is not very popular. No, this is not, something that, because the world is very competitive and very, we step over each other on our way to the top only to you get to the top and realize it ain't really what we wanted it to begin with. But when you love God within you, when you love yourself, when you like yourself, when you like your own company, when you like who you are, when you key in and focus on the positives of your life and work on the things that you need to work on your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit. Your spirit is already perfect. Your soul is in the between. This is why they say, giving your soul and selling, your soul is in the in-between. And when your heart is pure and you love yourself and you like yourself, it is a soul cleansing thing. It's very cleansing for your soul when you like and love yourself. And in a world that's constantly trying to keep us from liking or loving ourselves, you have to make up your mind that you like and love yourself, that you love and like yourself, like who you are, like your own company. Like I said, you may be alone, that doesn't necessarily mean you're lonely. Enjoy who you are. There's a lot of good people out there. There's a lot of good-hearted people out there that don't really like themselves. But you should like yourself as well as love yourself. Be kind and gentle. Be merciful to yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Yes, you should try to improve yourself, try to get better and work on yourself. But don't do it in this, this way where you're constantly downing yourself. If you make a mistake, so what? If you fall short in some way, so what? If you don't feel like you measure up to somebody else, so what? God is within you. And God knows your heart. And that's all you got to say to yourself. When people accuse you, or people try to diminish you, or people try to make other people, think bad about you when you know you're not like that, always know within yourself that God knows your heart. God knows your heart. And keep your heart pure. Set your intentions to be pure of heart. And like yourself, be your own best friend. Sometimes that's all you have. If you're not your own best friend, you ain't got nobody. You gotta be your own best friend. You gotta be your own confidant. And like I said, you have a divine companion within you. And the divine companion is the great I am that is within you. And your heart, your pure heart, is your compass. Doing what's right in your heart. Doing what you know in your heart is the right thing to do. Yes, let your heart be your compass. And your heart will also tell you truth from lies, right from wrong, what direction you should go and what direction you shouldn't go. Yes. And when you know in your heart that your heart, or at least you have set the intention to be pure of heart, then you can go ahead and like yourself. Yes. Like yourself and love yourself. Let your heart be your guide. Let your heart be your compass through this ether that we call life. Because if you're relying on this world to lift you up and make you feel good all the time, if you have not noticed that it's not going to always do that. Everybody else trying to make themselves feel good. They ain't going to be going out of there trying to way to make you feel good. They trying to make themselves feel good. And that's just the nature of humans. Everybody wants to feel good. But when you make up in your mind that you love yourself and you like yourself and that you set your intentions to be pure of heart and let your heart be your compass, yes, you don't have anything to worry about. You don't have anything to bother you. You don't have anything that's going to make you feel bad. Nobody can make you feel bad. Nobody can make you feel down about yourself when you love yourself, when you like yourself, when you like who you are. Some people are very loving. They're very kind. Some people have pure hearts, and the world has taught them not to like themselves. But once you like yourself and you like your own company and you love the great I am that is within you, then you're on your way to being the best version of yourself. But you got to like yourself. You've got to love yourself. You've got to let your heart be your company. You got to like your own company. You got to be okay with the silence. You got to be okay with the alone time. It's okay to have a circle of friends and a circle of people around us. There's nothing wrong with that. But some people don't have that. And some people don't have that very often. But in spite of that, they like themselves and they love themselves. And because of this, they're okay. Yes. Yes. Because you're on a journey in this life. And you want to make that journey as pleasant as possible. You don't want to make this journey tedious and hard. Some of us got this whole mindset, life has to be tedious and hard and full of challenges and all this other stuff. But we look at life as, this journey on the ocean back to our home. And that's the great I am within us. Yes. But it begins and ends with you loving and liking yourself. So somebody needed to hear this. Because so many people don't like themselves. And this is where self-confidence comes from. When you like yourself and you love yourself, it's okay to have self-confidence. Not arrogance. Some people say it's a thin line between arrogance and confidence. I don't know, but there's nothing wrong with being confident and liking and loving yourself. Don't be arrogant. Don't walk around acting like you're better than other people. Don't walk around thinking that you're better. But at the same time, you should never think of yourself as worse or not as good as other people. You're just as worthy, you're just as deserving as anybody else. And that all begins with you loving and liking yourself, loving God within you, liking who you are, all the aspects of you. Yes, but set your intentions. I'm getting ready to end this video. Set your intentions to be pure of heart. Set your intentions to have the right motives. And remember to love yourself and like yourself, like your own company, like who you are. Yes, and there's nothing wrong with trying to be a good and decent person. You deserve it, and you are worthy. And don't let this world make you think that you're not. I'm Jerome Strickland. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all take care.